Hi guys, and welcome back to the Compass Box Studio channel. Today we're checking out some really cool mics from the amazing folks at Austrian Audio. We have a drum demo lined up for you guys as well as a guitar demo, so stay tuned. So the lovely folks at Pro Musicals have sent us over the OC818 stereo set. Now what's really cool about the OC818 lineup, generally speaking, is that their large diaphragm condensers are already factory matched from the production line itself, which means you can buy any 818 and they are technically matched pairs to any other 818, which makes it really, really cool because every studio should at least have one stereo matched pair of large diaphragm condensers. Over here, though, we have the stereo set, which is the OC818 stereo. So the first impressions I have of the OC818 stereo set is that it comes in this really, really solid and rugged flight case. It's always nice when mics come in flight cases because it makes storing them super convenient and really, really easy. As we open up the flight case, you'll of course find the two OC818s, along with the two shock mounts, two hard mounts, the mini XLR connector, which we'll get back to in a bit, the stereo bar, as well as two foam wind protectors. Now, some of you may have noticed the fact that this is called the OC818, which is very similar to another mic called the AKG C414. And that's no coincidence or surprise because Austrian Audio was in fact started by ex-AKG employees. So this particular mic, including its features, is actually meant to compete with the C414 and in fact also has features that are uniquely found in this particular range. Let me take you guys through this particular mic and its features. So the mic itself is actually really, really well built. It's got this strong mesh grill which also acts like a mini pop filter. And like the 414 that it's trying to compete with and trying to actually outclass in a lot of ways, we have 5 polar patterns ranging from the omni on one side to cardioid and then bidirectional to the other. We have 3 different filter patterns. So we've got 3 different high pass filters ranging from 40 Hz, 80 Hz and 160 Hz. This is especially useful when you're trying to cancel out proximity effect, especially when it's in the cardioid mode. So if you're miking it really close to a source, these filters come into handy for sure. The last feature on it is, of course, the pad. And the beauty about this particular mic is that we've got 2 different pads. So we've got a -10 and a -20 dB, which means it's great for high SPL sources. You can use these for toms, you can use these for guitar cabs. Heck, you can even use this for like a kick out mic as well. Now, this is a stereo set, which means it comes with a stereo bar, which is super useful. The only thing I wish the stereo bar had, which it doesn't, is that I wish it was a little longer. With this particular distance, you can't really get a great stereo spread, especially if you're going to be miking it as like a spaced pair, like an AB. But this is great for XY, this is great for Blumlein, and in fact, we're going to be trying both of them as well in both of the demos. Now, each 818 also comes with this particular looking cable. This is a mini XLR cable, and this goes to the back of the particular microphone. What this allows you to do is record both sides of the capsule simultaneously, which means you can get very, very interesting polar patterns. And this comes really, really handy because of their plugin as well. So they have a VST plugin which allows you to change the polar pattern in post. So you can record it however you want, regardless of whatever the instrument is. And then you can change the polar pattern later on in post, which gives you a lot of flexibility during the mix stage if you need more room, for example, in an omni setting versus a cardioid. For the signal chain, we're actually running the OC818s with our Rupert Neve Designs 511s because that's a stereo pair that we do have with a little bit of silk just for a little bit of saturation. That's going into our Manley E-Lock compressor and then into the Universal Audio X16. So this is a stereo set. So let's put it to use recording some stereo sources. So the very first demo we have is a guitar recording, so an acoustic guitar recording. And we're going to be trying 2 different miking techniques, one as a space pair and one as a Blumlein array. So the space pair obviously is going to be both in cardioid and spaced in a reasonable position away from each other. And the Blumlein is going to be 2 figure-8 patterns superimposed on one another with a 90-degree offset. On guitar, we have Anuj, which marks his first video appearance for the Compass Box channel. So check it out. So what did you guys think? Does it sound good as a stereo miking technique? That was obviously the spaced pair. Now take a listen to the Blumlein array. So what did you guys think? Please share your thoughts with us in the comments below. We read every single comment and we try to respond to as many as we can. And it really allows us to engage with you guys to figure out what you guys want to see more of in the studio. If you're enjoying the content that you're seeing, please consider subscribing, like this video and share it with your friends. We're a small studio based in Ahmedabad in India, and every little sort of subscriber and like counts a lot. So between the AB space pair and the Blumlein array, what do you guys prefer more? I actually really like the Blumlein array because it gives you a more natural sounding stereo image, and you also get a little bit of the room, which is really exciting when it comes to a good acoustic guitar as well. For the next demo, we have Jyotirmay on drums, and we love recording drums over here at Compass Box Studios, so having a couple of large diaphragm condensers really helps us out a lot. We're going to be doing the same two methods, so we'll have a AB spaced pair first and then a Blumlein array. So here's the first one. So that was a spaced pair overheads. Next up, we're using a Blumlein array specifically as a room mic. Now, I don't know about you guys, but these mics sound fantastic. They are great as a stereo source, either as a space pair, Blumlein, you want to do XY on top of it. It really has a lot of flexibility. Combined with the fact that it has 5 different polar patterns, you can actually use these two mics in a studio to record, I want to say 95% of most cases. Hope you guys enjoyed this demo. What do you guys want to see more of? Do you want to see more mic demos, more mixing sort of challenges and demos, more giveaways? We really do like hearing what you guys have to say and what you want to see more of, and we'll try our best to accommodate those requests. But these are the OC818s by Austrian Audio. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please consider subscribing and liking if you like the content, and we'll see you guys next time.